Hey, what's going on, you guys? Dr. P here, and big news for all you Fortnite enthusiasts and maybe even your parents. Epic Games, the masterminds behind the game, have just settled with the United States Federal Trade Commission, or FTC, and it can mean some cold hard cash in your pocket. So let's just get right into it. Here's the scoop. The FTC dropped the bomb on Tuesday, announcing that they're on the case, ready to dish out compensation to those who got caught up in Epic Games' alleged shifty tactics. What were they up to, you ask? Well, they were accused of using, quote, dark patterns and other deceptive practices to lure players into buying stuff they didn't really want. This whole saga kicked off back in December of 22 when the FTC pointed fingers at Epic Games for using all sorts of tricks to get players, regardless of their age, to drop cash on in-game purchases. To settle the score, Epic Games coughed up a whopping $245 million. Yep, you heard that right. But that's not all. The FTC also claimed that Epic Games made it a cakewalk for kids to max out their parents' credit cards without them even knowing. Plus, they played hardball, locking the accounts of anyone who dared to challenge these sneaky charges with the credit card company. Now, here's the tea on how you can snag some moolah. If any of these situations sound familiar, you're in luck. You got hit with in-game currency charges for stuff you didn't actually want between January 2017 and September 2022. Your mini gamer in training went wild with your credit card between January 2017 and November 2018. Or your account got locked between January 2017 and September 2022 after you threw down the gauntlet with the credit card company. You can file a claim on the FTC's website if any of those are applicable, but you do have to be at least 18 years old to submit it. Apparently, there were about 37 million people who may be eligible to get some kind of refund for this stuff. And with this being a settlement, the amount of refund that each individual person would receive very much depends on how many claims are accurately submitted. Now, I'd like to share a quick message from the sponsor of today's video, Southern New Hampshire University. I first got into YouTube over a decade ago, being self-taught for quite some time. After high school, I went to college and got a degree in the marketing field, which I'm really proud of and has already paid off in a big way for me over the course of my professional career. SNHU has one of the largest accredited nonprofit online degree offerings in the country. Today, I want to run you through their graphic design program. Graphic design is a huge part of my daily work. In fact, making video thumbnails is one of my favorite parts of the job. It's always thrilling when I get a chance to bring a creative vision to life. In this program at SNHU, you'll learn to design, develop, adapt, and present professional work using the latest tools and technologies like the Adobe Creative Suite, of which I am a user. You'll learn to work as a part of a team in a fast-paced environment in real-world settings with the common goal of solving creative challenges. With concentrations in 3D modeling and animation and web design, there are options that fit any creative dream. SNHU is also extremely affordable. Their online tuition rates are some of the lowest in the entire nation. Go to snhu.edu/pineapples, also linked in my description, to see what the current average annual salary for a graphic designer is and request free information about the program. It only takes one click to find your calling. Additionally, it doesn't look like this is taking place for any other countries, at least right now, besides the United States. Now, another question I'm sure you're asking is, if I am able to apply and eligible to get a refund, will I actually lose all of my locker stuff that I bought with the money that I guess I'm getting refunded? And the answer to that question is no. Courtesy of the FTC website, it says no, your Fortnite account will not be affected. You won't lose any items that you have purchased. This entire settlement on the part of Epic Games goes to over $500 million, but the amount allotted to customers is $245 million, which is still an absolute ton. But again, the amount that each person receives will vary depending on how many people actually apply. If all 37 million people who are eligible apply, the settlement payout would only be around $6 each or so. This is definitely an extremely interesting storyline to follow, and I'm curious, are any of you guys eligible and applying for this FTC refund?